Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Merry Christmas for you and your families. And once again, we gather on this Christmas morning with all the traditions and hymns that come with it. And one of the attractions of Christmas is we know the carols by heart. We see those TV specials from our childhood. And in our youth, hopefully, the grace of joy in this season was close to us. Maybe we just approach this day with a sense of nostalgia, but in the end, in some ways we feel that we can never go back to such a time in our youth because too much in the storm of life has happened. But the power of Christmas does not come from reruns. It does not come from reenacting things in the past. Those traditions are important. But the power of Christmas comes from the hope that things can become different in our lives because of the birth of this child and the man that he became. People are going to pack into churches all around the world today for all kinds of reasons. Some come every day, every week, and they embrace Christmas with a special fervor. Some come occasionally. Some infrequently. Some are here only as a favor to their family or friends. The good news of today is that this solemnity, this feast, is for all people. For all people. Wherever you or I may be at our discipleship, whoever you are, for whatever reason that you are here, every person has a journey to make in this one life. For some right now, it may be a difficult journey with a medical diagnosis. Christmas is for you. For others, it may be a journey of financial problems in the coming year. Christmas is for you. For others, things are going pretty well. But we all know things can change quickly. Christmas is for you. Christmas means that in the incarnation of Jesus Christ, the Word that spoke all of existence into being took on flesh and came to us to be a permanent part of human history, here and now. God dwelling with the human race, word and sacrament. As powerful as is the fact of sin in the world, there is a more powerful presence among us, as the grace of God became flesh and blood. Whatever the darkness is, the light is back. He has come to be the center of your personal history and mine. He does not want us to be alone. Christmas proclaims to the world that Emmanuel, God is with us. The question is, are we with him? Yes, most again will pack the churches today because we believe. But how much do we strive to belong? Because Jesus is not in that manger all by himself. He calls a community. He calls a church. He calls a parish that begins right in the manger. Through that community in that manger, through their encounter with Jesus in that manger, Mary, Joseph, the shepherd, the kings, they go on mission together. Even nature is there. The animals are there. Creation is there. The heavenly world is there with the angels. Everyone is there as a community. They're not all alone. They're not individually trying to decide what is right and wrong for their own personal lives. No way. They all gather as a whole. They all gather as a communion to announce that things are no longer as they were before. And in that motley crew, in that manger, how different everybody is. And yet, look, with Christ at the center, they all come together. They are no longer as they were before. Everyone announces things have changed. They trust that what God has revealed, not by a vote, not by a consensus, not for each of them to decide for themselves, they trust in the God who has come to them. And what do? They give praise, they rejoice, and they get to work. Christmas was for them, as Christmas is for us, and for the whole world to embrace this truth, the one and only truth. Everyone gathered in that manger that morning was on a journey. But by encountering Jesus, a little baby, their journeys changed. They knew it was now time to belong to a great movement, to a great awakening. And how did it all start again? It simply begins with the humility of an infant in the manger, in absolute poverty, in absolute humility. That little baby captures the total beauty, the total clarity, the transparency, the honesty, the depth, and again, the ultimate humility of the embrace of God's love for us. Because if you think about it, to begin that whole life in any other way would only end in half-truths and relativism. And sadly, when things don't start as simply in that manger, so quickly scandal can come. May we simply begin the powerful and radiant joy with this infant. But let's not have it end there. There's so much more than just today. May we embrace the cleansing, the renewing power of Christ's death and resurrection. He came down to raise us up, to restore our dignity, our purpose, and our peace. As the verse says in that beautiful hymn, born to raise the sons and daughters of earth, born to give us a second birth in your life and mine. Christ is with us, but are we with him? We believe, but how much do we want to belong? If we choose, the great journey begins today. But on behalf of the clergy, our staff, and all of us as a community of faith at Our Lady of Lourdes, we want to wish you all a blessed Christmas season and a healthy and happy New Year. It was good to be with you, and may God bless you and your families and all who have a claim on your love. May God bless you, and Merry Christmas. Take care.